परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी, ओ स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी, ओ जगदीश्वरी। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, ओ स्वामी तुम पालन करता। मैं मूरख कलगामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो वरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। हाथ जनों के संकट, सजनों के संकट, शरण दूर करे, जय जगदीश हरे। मानस बजने गुरु शरणं, मानस बजने गुरु शरणं, मानस बजने गुरु शरणं, मानस बजने गुरु शरणं। दूतर भव सागर तरनं, दूतर भव सागर तरनं। ओ गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, महाराज गुरु जय जय, ओ गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, महाराज गुरु जय जय। सत साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय, सत साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिवाय नमः। अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव, अरुण शिव। अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव, अरुण शिव। ओंकारं भव, ओंकारं भव, ओंकारं भव, ओम नमो बाबा। ओंकारं भव, ओंकारं भव, ओंकारं भव, ओम नमो बाबा। मानस भजने गुरु चरणं, मानस भजने गुरु चरणं। दूतर भव सागर तरनं, दूतर भव सागर तरनं, दूतर भव सागर तरनं, दूतर भव सागर तरनं।
Hari Om. We join in a prayer. Shantakaram Bhujageshwaram Padmanabhyam Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Satrisham मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यान गम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरणं सर्वलोके कनाथं हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम. Devotees, please kindly take your asana, your seat. Honorable Vyas ji, respected Guruji, Panditjis, most beloved mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, devotees all, I greet each and every one of you this Sunday morning with a Jai Shri Ram. Ram Ram everybody. Hopefully your energy level is good this morning. I know yesterday evening your energy level was very, very much high. And in fact, this is a wonderful spiritual journey that we're all engaging on and embarking on, led by our very own beloved Vyas ji. This morning is no other different in which we are all gathered here this morning to join with my mom, Mataji baby Das, and her entire family and relatives. And I know there are many people from far and near, Canada, St. Martin, Trinidad, Guyana, from wherever you're from. I just want to take this quick moment to simply acknowledge all of your presence here and all of your help behind the scenes that which we do not see. We would like to say thank you really quick on behalf of myself. Without any further delay, I do not want to take up much quick of your time. I know that Vyasji has a wonderful katha prepared for us again. The continuation of the katha from yesterday in which you were here. You can agree with me that it was a divine one in which sparked your interest to understand, to know what it is he's going to be talking about this morning. So without any further delay, I would like to ask Mataji Kema to sing for us one bhajan before we go into this morning's pravachan. Prem se bol Shri Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai, Sita Mata ji ki jai. During the course of the bhajan, our Yajkarta will perform Vyas Puja. Mataji Kema is also the mother-in-law of Panditji Rishi. As you know, in Trinidad, mother-in-law is a very hot thing. What? Where's my mother-in-law?
मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, मानो तुझे मेरा, राम नहीं तो कर दूंगा सारी जग में तुझे बदनाम, दुनिया में तेरा है बड़ा नाम, आज मुझे भी तुझसे कर गया काम। मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, मानो तुझे मेरा, राम नहीं तो कर दूंगा सारी जग में तुझे बदनाम, दुनिया में तेरा है बदनाम, आज मुझे भी तुझसे कर गया काम। मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, मैं नहीं कहता, कहते हैं सारे, मैं नहीं कहता, कहते हैं सारे, तूने बनाई चांद सितारे। तो दुख दूर तेरे जो मेरे, मेरे बिगड़ी बनाए जो तेरे, गुन गाए सुबह शाम। राम नहीं तो कर दूंगा सारे जग में तुझे बदनाम। दुनिया में तेरा है बदनाम, आज मुझे भी तुझसे कर गया चार। मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, साथी जगत में बस एक अपना, साथी जगत में बस एक अपना। तुम की आशा मैंने तारी, मन से बुझते जोत जगा दो मेरे टूटे पास बनाए। आया मैं तेरी धाम, राम नहीं तो कर दूंगा सारे जग में तुझे बदनाम। दुनिया में तेरा है बदनाम, आज मुझे भी तुझसे कर गया काम। मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, ओ राम, ओ राम। मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानो, ओ राम, ओ
Yes, give a round of applause. Prem se bol Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Devotees, if you've been here with us since Monday, you will agree with me that Babaji is indeed an experience in real life. I don't know if I'll get a chance to talk back later, but I'll talk real quick whilst my mom finishing up here. But my mom really adores Babaji. I mean, I know I don't live there, but my sister and my brother can probably attest to the fact that my mom will live in the morning time, listen to everything you say. When she's driving the phone all the time, non-stop, Babaji Sunil. And I know that you all also agree with me. Whether you are here or there, you will have that same kind of love and appreciation for him. And this morning, we have no better chance than right now to be able to listen to his wonderful katha. Devotees, this morning and for every night, our puja has been done by our Gurji Pandit Baya. We've listened to wonderful bhajans, completed our Vyas puja, and now without any further delay, we'll hand our attention over to our Vyas ji, who will deliver this morning and this final katha for this Gyaan Yajna. Prem se bol Shri Vyas Maharaj ki jai.
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, सच सनातन धर्म की जय. Matri Devo Bhava. I pay obeisance at the lotus-like feet of my loving mother who is sitting at my side. Acharya Titi Devo Bhava. I pay obeisance at the lotus-like feet of all brahmanas, of holy beings. Atiti Devo Bhava. I pay obeisance at the feet of all of you who came from far and near. This morning as we prepare for Katha, let us all bow our heads in prayer as we chant these mantras of invocation. Hari Om Sri Ganesha Namah. श्री सरस्वते नमः। श्री गुरु चरण कमलेभ्यो गोविंदा नमो नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। या पुण्ये तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रविता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डलकरा या श्वेतपरमासना या ब्रह्माच्युतार शङ्करा प्रभृतिभिर् देवैः वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहम्। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Take a minute, pay a nice compliment to the person next to you. Ask them how was their night. Do me a favor, ask the person next to you, sleeping or waking? Goswami Tulsidas Ji, in his composition of the Ramcharitamanas, he begins by saying, Varnanamrita sanganam rasanam chandra samapi mangalanam chakaritaro बन्ने वाणी विनायको भवानी शंकरो बन्ने श्रद्धा विश्वास्वरूपिनो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्ध स्वान्तस्तमेश्वरम्। रामायण सुमिरन। जो सुमिरत सिद्ध होय गणनायक करिवर वदना करहुवनो ग्रहसो बुद्धि राशि शुभगुण सधना। मूक होई बाचार पंगुचनय गिरिवर गहना जासु कृपा सुदया प्रभु सकल कलिमल गहना। नील सरो रहुषा तरुणयरुण वाणिज नयना करहु सुमम उददा सदा चीर सागर सयना। कुंडैनो समरे उमारमन करुणा आयना जाहि दीन पढ़ने करहु कृपा मर्दन मयना बंदो गुरु परकन कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोह तमपूज जासु बचन रविकर निकरा बंदो पवन कुमार प्रलवल पावत ज्ञानी तरा जासु हृदय आकाश असहु राम सरताप हरा श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुरा पर नूर गुवर विमानयश जो दायक पलचार बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुध विद्या देहु मोई हरहु कलेश विकार तुलसी कृत्य रमायना कथा करहु अनुसार आसन लीजे प्रेम हित आवहु पवन कुमार सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय पुरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियापति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम बजू मन प्यारी सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम बजमन प्यारे सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम बजू मन प्यारे सीताराम।
सीताराम सीताराम भज मन प्यारे सीताराम।
जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम।
जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम।
Last night, in our Katha, we saw where child play has now led into reality. Where Goddess Sita, she was a child. But in her childhood, Goddess Sita, having an experience with two birds, becoming lost and mesmerized by the words of the birds, Goddess Sita, she trapped the female bird in a cage. Because she wanted to hear the singing of the bird. She wanted to hear the story that the bird was telling. We live in a world and in a time where people keep our association, but they keep it long enough to know everything about us. We take it for granted that they're our friends. And after we tell them everything in detail about our lives, then they become our enemies and use it against us as ammunition. And that's the sad reality about life. Sometimes though we look the same, sometimes though we're in the same environment, sometimes though our food and drink and dress may be the same, we have to be awakened to the reality that we are all not the same. We are all different. We take it for granted that we are all alike, but we are all not alike. You can live your entire life with a person and still don't know who they are. Have you ever heard that before? And that's how life is. Goddess Sita, what was playing in her childhood has now become reality. What you and I, we have only heard of. There is a proverb that says, if it didn't meet you, it didn't pass you. Have you ever heard that before? If it didn't meet you, it didn't pass you. So don't be too proud. Don't be too arrogant. Because it has happened to others and it could happen to us. Goddess Sita, the time has now come, but she's no longer a child. She has forgotten everything that has happened in childhood. It is so easy for us to forget who we are and where we came from. It is so easy for us to look down on each other. It is so easy for us to criticize and condemn and find faults with others when we are not perfect ourselves. Do me a favor, tell the person next to you, I'm not perfect. Do me another favor. Tell the person next to you, I'm on the pathway to perfection. Slowly is the fastest way to get to anywhere that you want to go. My driver yesterday brought me here, and we reached here in less than 8 minutes. My driver this morning brought me, and we reached here in 25 minutes. Yesterday had traffic. This morning had no traffic. But you know what? The driver that brought me this morning, I have more trust in him. Do you know why? He drove slowly. He took time to ask me how was my night, what did I have for breakfast. My driver yesterday, his mantra was, we late. X to board. It is better to be late and on time. Late and alive than dead on time. Goddess Sita, the reality has now come into play. She has forgotten. I want to ask you, Auntie Baby, what is your most fondest memory of your childhood? Ask the person next to you, what do you remember the most about your childhood? What stands out? Huh? What was the most enjoyable day or time in your life as a child? Huh? You see, in Trinidad, when the time of Diwali came, and they brought that bag of apple home, that little bag of apple will smell up the whole house. In Trinidad, in the time when Christmas came, there was a thing, you see, we couldn't afford too much, but we did what we could. There was a thing called rubber tile, aluminum. You all remember that? When they spread that new plastic on the ground, and that smell hits you, it's like Christmas. You all remember that? Huh? One of the things that I remember as a child that really touched me, well, it affected me greatly, is that every Christmas Eve night, you had to change the curtain when the neighbor went to sleep. In our case, we had a lot of windows, so it became very frustrating because there were a lot of windows, more than 25. So you must know how frustrating that was for us as children. But the next morning when you got up and you saw that the neighbor had the same curtain like you, that was a different story. Because everybody wanted to outdo each other. And that's the world that we live in now. Secretly, we try to outdo each other. And in the end, we might all end up on the same page, in the same place, and doing the same thing. Goddess Sita, the reality has now come. And life has really unfolded in the way that the bird has narrated. But she has forgotten. This morning, I want you to leave here remembering, I must not forget who I am and where I came from. Be humbled by that. Because where you came from, there are people starting from right there. Where you came from, there are people still living there. Where you came from, there are people who are depending on your support and your help. And never shook from your responsibility of helping. The hands that serve, they're greater than the lips that pray. The time has now come when reality has taken its toll. And as reality has taken its toll, Goddess Sita and Lord Rama, they're coming back into Ayodhya. She's no longer a child. She has experienced forests. She has experienced Ravan. She has experienced many different things. If you were to tell somebody about all your experiences in your lifetime, how much time you'll need? How much time you'll need? How much time will you need? Hello? If you have to tell your story, how much time you'll need? Days? The strange thing is, when you die, a man stand up with a paper and talk 10 minutes about you. And that's your whole life. Jyoti Bindu. And most of the time, what he say on that paper is more about he. You swear he did, and not you. That's why when you have the opportunity to eulogize yourself, do it. That's why when you have the opportunity to talk to yourself and talk about yourself. Devi, talk to yourself and about yourself. Nobody else. This morning, the reality has come. Goddess Sita is coming back from Manbas, from the forest life, and coming back. All of Ayodhya is singing. What are they singing? Sri Rama Ayodhya mein aaye, chalo re sake Ram se milo, chalo re sake Ram se milo.
Prabhu Rama Ayodhya mein aaye, chalo re sake Ram se milo, chalo re sake Ram se milo.
Ram se milo, Bhagavan se milo.
Ram se milo, Bhagavan se milo.
Ram se milo, Bhagavan se milo.
Ram se milo, Bhagavan
श्री रामा अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो।
प्रभु रामा अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो, चलो रे सखी राम से मिलो।
Sita Devi, she's happy. Lord Rama, he's happy. All of the citizens of Ayodhya, they're all happy. Will it ever be possible to make everybody happy at the same time? Hello? Will it ever be possible to make everybody happy at the same time? But yet we try. And when we fail, we become frustrated. Huh? Goddess Sita, she's happy. But as Lord Rama enters into Ayodhya, the first place he and Goddess Sita is going is where? Lakshmana has refused and he says, I'm not going. And where Lord Rama is going? He's going to Kekai Mata. Kekai Mata is responsible for sending him in the forest. She's responsible for him living in the forest for 14 long years. Lord Rama is going to Kekai Mata first. Somebody watch you and you vex and never talk to them till the day you're dead. Huh? And you never forgive them. And then we say, the proverb says, I forgive and Oba, kya forget. Every time I see, I just remember. I just remember. Shri Ram goes to Kekai Mata and he bows to Kekai Mata. Kekai Mata is shocked, she's stunned that he came. And she says, how come you came to me? Are you not angry with me? Are you not upset with me for sending you in the forest? And Lord Rama says, why will I be upset with you? You did your duty. Some people's duty is just to make you miserable. And some people's duty is just to be an asset and to lift you out of your darkness. Do me a favor, tell the person next to you, remember that. Some people, their very nature is just negative all the time. And some people, their nature is just positive. When I realize the situation is bad, I make a joke out of everything. I laugh about everything. But there's some bitter people who don't accept that. They will not be happy because of that. Because in trouble, they don't expect you to smile. Bhagwan Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever has happened for a good. Whatever is happening for a good. And whatever will happen will always happen for a good. See the good in it. Even in the bad thing, there is something good. True or not? When I'm in New York, I can't stand the cold. When I go back to Trinidad, I wish it was cold. See? Not even God could make us happy. It says, Kekai Mata says, how do I know you have forgiven me? And Lord Rama says, I forgave you. Syavar Ramachandra ki jai. Kekai Mata, she says, how do I know you have forgiven me? How you could tell when somebody is vexed with you? If you're vexed with somebody, will they know? Hello? Will they know? If you're not vexed with somebody, will they know? You know, if I vex or I not vex, you wouldn't know. Because I look vexed all the time. You have to really think twice before you come to tell me anything foolish. Because I'm not going to tolerate it. And just how you treat with me is the same way I treat with you. If you're loving towards me, I'm loving towards you. And if you're not loving towards me, I'm still loving towards you. Because who you are is who you are. And is not going to change who I am. And that's what we have not learned to do. We have not learned to adapt to the situation. We allow people to contaminate our positivity. Mata Kekai says, I don't feel as though you have forgiven me. if you have forgiven me, I want you to give me something. Imagine after 14 years in the forest, the lady who sent you in the forest, you seeing her for the first time and she said, well, I want something from you. What you would have do? Mother baby, what you would have do? Talk the truth, you're on the altar. What you would have do? You would have give her? Kekeyi Mata says to Lord Rama, she says, Rama, if you have really genuinely forgiven me, then in your next avatar, in your next manifestation, when you take birth, may you not come in the womb of Kausalya. May you come in my womb as my child. Listen to the request that she has. And then and only then, I will know that you forgive me. Lord Rama smiled. And you know what Lord Rama says? Lord Rama says, Govinda Hari, Gopal Hari, He Gopi Gopi Bala. Govinda Hari, Gopal Hari, He Murali Dane Lola. In my next avatar, my name will be Krishna. But I cannot give you this vardhan. It has already been destined that Kausalya will be my mother. And in her next manifestation, her name will be Devaki. I cannot change this. You see, you and I cannot change who our mother, who our father is. We cannot change who our brother, who our sister is. We can't change that. But we have to admit, sometimes a stranger is better to us than our own blood relatives. Sometimes strangers do more for us than our own. Is that true? And you say, well, we have some kind of connection. In my next life, I want you to be my sister, or I want you to be my brother, or I want you to be my son. But you know what happened? If we invest time and energy in what we have, then we could grow something beautiful. But we don't take time to appreciate those around us. We appreciate strangers over our own. Then what will the outcome be? My mother say all the time, she say, you don't remember your brother at all. He's older than me. Every time she say, what you gonna give him? And in my mind I say, what? He's supposed to give me. She says, so what you will buy for him? And in my mind I say, will he ever buy for me? And she said, so what about your niece and your nephew? What are you going to give them? And I said, but I don't have any children. Huh? It doesn't mean that I don't love them. It doesn't mean that I don't care. And it doesn't mean that I don't give. It means that she doesn't know. And that is the beauty in giving. Not everybody has to know. But some people do it because it has to be a big show. It has to be grand. It has to be something that you must be praised for all the time. She doesn't know. But when there is a genuine need and he's in need, he calls me. And when I'm in need, I call him. And we help each other. Because that is what brotherhood is about. That is what sisterhood is about. To help each other. To lift each other. Kekeyi Mata, she says, I want you to be my mother. And Lord Rama says to her, it has already been destined that Devaki will be my mother. But I promise you, in your next avatar, Kekeyi Mata, your name will be Yashoda. As soon as I'm born, as soon as I'm manifested in the womb of Devaki, they will take me to your home. And you will enjoy me for all of my childhood. And after enjoying me for all of my childhood, then you will return me to my mother. There is no place like home. Have you ever heard that? There is no place like home. No more beautiful place like home. And so now that Lord Rama has gone to all the other queens, Sumitra Devi, Kausalya Devi, he has even visited his guru. News begins to spread. And who is spreading the news? Jal picha marat piyasa dhobi Hari bhajani ko जल पीच मरत पियासा डूबी हरे भजनी को जल पीच मरत पियासा डूबी हरे भजनी को There is a dhobi. Dhobi means a washerman. The washerman is standing in the middle of the river. Water is gushing through his legs. And as the dhobi, the washerman stands in the river, and the water is gushing through his legs. The dhobi, the washerman, is looking up in the heavens and telling God, I'm thirsty, send water. You know, much of us, we are like that. I want, and you have, and you're not even using what you have. I want. That's the mantra. I want. Do we always need what we want? Do we always want what we need? Hello? Do we always need what we want? How much times you buy things and you never use it? How much things you have in your home right now that you will never use and you'll have to throw it away? You see, when you go home today from the Mandir, go in your pantry and look at the tins of items that you have in there that you have not used and you know you will not use, and give it to somebody who will use it. You'll get a blessing. I want to tell you that you and I think we're doing charity when we open our wardrobe and we take out the old clothes that you don't want and give it away. Charity is not giving garbage. Charity is giving the best that you can. Do me a favor, tell the person next, you hear that? Charity is giving something of substance, something that is good. That is charity. Jal pich marat piyasa dhobi हरे भजनी को ओ जल पीच मरत पियासा डूबी हरे भजनी को The washerman standing in the middle of the river saying to God, I'm thirsty, send water. The washerman has opened his mouth when he heard that Lord Rama and Goddess Sita came to Ayodhya. And of all the things to do, what will he say? Listen, it begins to tell us. Jai Ram, Shree Ram, sing with me. Jai Jai Rama, Shree Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Jaya Jaya Ram. I want to hear you. Jai Ram. Jaya Jaya. Shree Ram Jaya. Jaya Jaya Rama. Jaya Jaya Rama. Ask the person next to you, have more volume? You have more volume? Turn it up a little bit. Everybody sing with me. Sri Ram Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Sri Ram Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Jaya Jaya Rama. Tati Bikal Karam अनुज संपाई अरुता बनिज कुल देहि पाई लग कह बसुत नेहि लमाया पारो अवसुक कुछ ही निपाया कुछ ही निपाया जय राम श्री रामा जय जय रामा श्री राम जय रामा जय जय रामा
जय जय रामा
The washerman has opened his mouth. The washerman is the male bird in his past birth. And he says, why are all of the people in Ayodhya so happy? Why are they so overjoyed that Lord Rama and Goddess Sita, they're coming back? Don't you know? Have you not heard that Sita Devi is pregnant? She's in family way. But the babies that she's carrying is not the babies of Lord Rama. They're the babies of Ravan. They're not the children of Lord Rama. They're the children of Ravana. And as the Dobi opens his mouth and utters these words, no news spread like bad news. No news spread like gossip. Is that true? Gossip will only end when it reaches to the ears of an intelligent person. Because an intelligent person has no time for gossip. I say all the time, nobody comes to me and talks about anybody. And anytime you start talking about anybody, and I think that, it is none of my business, I say, let's change the topic. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something else. Or I move, I do something to break the trend of thought. Lord Rama, who is in the kingdom, he has heard of the gossip. And Lord Rama is affected. And why is he affected? Because his wife is affected. A good husband is affected by whatever happens to the wife. There are husbands who speak and treat their wives the worst, but they will not tolerate anybody else talking and treating to them the same way. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? They vex and not talking home, But don't tell his wife anything. He'll get crazy. And so, Lord Rama decides to take the form of a Brahmana. He disguises himself. You see, where is God? Who is God? Hanumanji comes to every Ramayana Katha. Do you all know? Where is he? The Ramayana says, Ai Hanumanta Virajiye Katha Karau Anusar Prema Sahita Darai Daro Au Pavan Kumar. Hanumanji comes to every Ramayana Katha. Turn around. Can you see Lord Hanuman? Where is he? Where is he? Not the Murti. Not the Murti. He comes in person. Because he comes anywhere the name of Lord Rama is being chanted. Hanumanji comes and he sits in the midst. He claps, he sings, he glorifies Lord Rama. He listens to the Katha. He doesn't come for Mohan Bhog. He doesn't come for food. He doesn't come for Panchamrit. He doesn't come for anything. He comes just the prasad that he comes for. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram. All he comes is to hear the Katha of Lord Ram. That's all he is coming for. Lord Rama takes the form of a Brahmana, disguises himself. And as Lord Rama goes, he hears for himself firsthand from the lips of the Dhobi. And hearing this, he goes back to the kingdom. And you know what he does? Ayah samadaha samahi pachai Guru panadevaha de maramai de maramai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. He says to Sita Devi, as soon as she comes back, he says, Sita, you must leave Ayodhya at once. You must go into the ashram of your guru. And this is where you must dwell. Sita Devi doesn't ask why. She doesn't ask what is the reason. She doesn't question anything. She says, Lord Rama, I will go. And Lord Rama says to her, before you go, O Sita, you must do something, but you must do it publicly so that all of Ayodhya will see. You must walk through fire to prove your purity. A huge chitta is lit, and Sita Devi is placed to walk through fire. You know much times our mothers and our sisters and our daughters, they're placed in fire. And I'm not talking about fire on the stove. I'm talking about everybody abuse them and have something bad to say about them and something to talk down about them instead of lifting them. Fire all the time from all corners. You do the children quarrel. You do your husband quarrel. You do your brothers and sisters quarrel. You do your parents quarrel. You do your neighbor quarrel. And everybody has something negative or bad to say. You're always in a line of fire all the time. Goddess Sita, she walks through the fire and nothing happens. All of Ayodhya they see. And only a person who is pure will be able to do this. And as soon as Sita Devi sits on that chariot, and the chariot is making its way, Guru Charanana Manabhayo De, Guru Charanana Manabhayo, Guru Charanana Manabhayo De, Guru Charanana Manabhayo. ना जाओ गंगा ना जाओ मथुरा ना जाओ गंगा ना जाओ मथुरा हत हित हरि दर्शायो दे हत हित हरि दर्शायो दे गुरु चरणन मनवायो हो गुरु चरणन मन भायो रे गुरु चरणन मन भायो. Sita Devi is going to the Gurukul, the ashram of the Guru. No river. Na jao Ganga, na jao Mathura. No holy place. No holy river will be able to purify you as the feet of your Guru. And if you serve your Guru well, then Swarga, the abode of the Devatas, will be yours. Sita Devi goes into the ashram of the Guru. And then Sita Devi, she gives birth to 2 sons. Remember the 2 eggs in the nest? She gives birth to 2 sons. Luv and Kush, they're the names. And giving birth to these 2 sons, these 2 children, they begin to grow in the ashram of the Guru. Our Yajman has 2 sons. And giving birth to these 2 sons, she loves and nurtures them in the best way that she can. But loving and nurturing them in the best way, what will happen? The children grow up. And as they grow up, they begin to ask questions. When your children were small, 1,000,000 times they'll ask you the same question over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. Isn't it? You see that little child, Sophie? She'll ask the same question over and over, over and over, over and over. But you know what's the bad thing? When that same Sophie grows up to be like Angel, you know what will happen? The minute you ask her something, she says, but you asked me that already. Huh? And you can't ask the same question twice, because you know what will happen? You're in real trouble. But when they were small, they asked the same thing 1,000,000 times, and you answered. Every time. There are people who choose to back answer disrespectfully than to answer respectfully. And if the question is asked and you answer one time, only a mad person will ask the same question 1,000,000 times. True or not? So if you have respect, then when your parents ask you a question, you'll answer right away. I don't know about you. I don't know how you train your children. I am telling you with no apology. This lady just have to watch me and I could faint away. From the time she looks at me, I already know what she means. Because that is what we were taught. We were taught how to have respect. She is still okay. If my grandmother was alive, I'd be in more trouble. Because she had a particular way she fixed her mouth and her eye. And when she do it, it means disappear. Don't come back. Because the minute you come back, you're in trouble. Just the look commanded respect. Now they watch you in your face and disrespect you. And that's the world that we live in. That's what we have tolerated as parents and as adults. God is Sita. She's training the children, training them. The guru is training them how to use the bow and the arrow. And one day, the children sit down and they sing to their mother, Ma, Chanda ke pooch se taro se, taro ke pooch hazaro se, sabse pyara kaun hai, Papa, mere Papa. Papa, mere Papa. The children, they're asking, who is our father? Who is our father? Who is our dad? Tell us. We want to know.
Dad?
Just, I'm not really Sophie's dad, eh? But strange, she came to me. It says, let's give Sophie a round of applause. The children, they're asking, who is my father? Who is my father? And asking who is the father, what will happen? Goddess Sita, she has to tell them. And what is she saying to them? Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita. Your father's name is Ram. He's a king of a place called Ayodhya. He sits on a throne. He's the son of Raja Dasarath. And this is all she says. And now the children, they go out in the forest to play. And as the children go out in the forest to play, what will happen? There they see a huge, beautiful white horse roaming. And what catches their attention? On the forehead of the horse has a golden plate. And with the reflection of the sun on the gold, it dazzles their eye. You ever put on an outfit and stand up in the sun and you get dazzled too? Huh? And as it begins to dazzle their eyes, it catches their attention. And when they go towards the horse, this most beautiful horse, they see on the plate there is something written. You know, in time gone by, it was a tradition that everybody had an ID band with their name on it. Huh? Carved or inscribed in gold. You all remember that? Before my grandmother died, she gave me my grandfather's own. And she said to me, do anything you want, but don't give this away. Keep it. Keep it. But she didn't just do that. She made me exchange one of mine for that one, so that she could give her son the one that she exchanged and give me my grandfather's own. Till today, my aunts, they say to me, what are you going to do with it? I will never wear it, but I'm still not giving them it. Because of the sentimental value that it carries. Goddess Sita, she is in the Gurukul. And as the boys see the golden plate, they begin to read. And the golden plate says, property of Raja Ram, king of Ayodhya, son of Dasarath. And as they see this, they say, Ram, Dasarath, Ayodhya, Raja, our father, this is his horse. But under all of that reads, any being found tampering with this horse will be met with the army of Ayodhya. And when they see this, more than their father, more than their grandfather, what interests them is the fight and the war and the army that they will meet. Because they're young and they think that they know how to fight. Your children, they try to teach you thinking that you know nothing. Make you feel foolish and inferior all the time when you are in this world long before they existed. True or not? True or not? They make you sound as though you can't drive when there was a time you used to carry them everywhere. They make you feel as though you can't cook because now they could cook now. So you can't cook no more. Your food don't taste good again. And that's the world that we live in now. The children hold on to the horse. And as they hold on to the horse, what will happen? News reaches to the ears of Lord Rama that the horse is under attack. And there are two boys who have stolen the horse. Lord Rama is about to send. And who will he send? He says, "O Bharat, I want you to go and see. Their children, do not harm them, but see how you can find back the horse." And as Bharat goes, from the time the children see Bharat coming, they shoot him down. And Bharat falls to the ground. News reaches to the ears of Lord Rama that Bharat has been shot and he's down on the ground, but he's not dead. Lord Rama says, "Shatrugana, I want you to go. See who they are. Talk to them and find back my horse." But before Shatrugana could even reach, they shoot him too. Lord Rama is very hesitant because the next person who is about to go is a person of no reason, discussion, or logic. Lakshmana. Lakshmana is spicy. Lakshmana, he will shoot and then ask. Remember? Adamati Adama Adama Atinari O Adamati Adama Adama Atinari. When Shabari met with Lakshman, Shabari, she tasted all the fruits. She fed the fruit to Lord Rama and Lord Rama ate it. But when she gave it to Lakshman and Lakshman saw that she bit from it, Lakshmana waited till she turned she back and he threw the fruit behind him. Lakshmana in his mind, he says, "Who am I to eat her juta? She's in the forest, she don't brush her teeth, she hardly have teeth. She didn't wash this fruit, why will I eat it?" You see, sometimes the amount of love somebody gives you something with, whether you want it or you don't want it, just to show appreciation, you accept it. True or not? Just to show appreciation. But there are some people who are not appreciative of anything. You do, they vex. You didn't do, they vex. I want to tell you this morning with no apology. And you could get vexed with me. I'm going back to Trinidad. I really don't care. I want to tell you with no apology this morning. Choose your vex. Choose which vex you want to embrace. Because we try to do too much for ungrateful people who will show no appreciation to us in return. Clap for that. Too much we do. When God is Sita, she has no clue what is happening. Lord Rama says to Lakshmana, I am sending you, but do not shoot the children. And before Lakshmana could reach, Lakshmana started to shoot. And before the children could do anything, they reply and they knock him out too. And as Bharat, Shatrugna and Lakshmana, they are all on the ground, unconscious. Lord Rama now looks, who will I send? Shree Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nij Man Mukura Sudari Barno Raghubar Vimanayesha Jodayaka Palechari Buddhahin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Bala Buddha Vidya Humoi Arahu Kanesha Vikar Syavar Ramachandra Ji ki Jai Sharanam. Hanumanji volunteers. He says, I will go. And Lord Rama is saying, when you go, Hanuman, do not cause harm to the children. Please, I'm begging you. Imagine, Bharat is on the ground. Shatrugna is on the ground. Lakshmana is on the ground. And Lord Rama is saying, when you go, don't attack them. This morning I want to tell you, not everything and everybody deserve a response and a reply from you. Not everything and everybody deserves your retaliation. You don't have to retaliate all the time. Let them think that they have won. Let them think that they have succeeded in making you unhappy. But though you're unhappy, smile. Though you're unhappy, pretend that you are happy. You ever hear that word? Pretend. You ever hear that word? Pretend. Even if you have to, pretend you're happy, and that will kill them more than anything else. That's my promise to you. Hanumanji goes. And when Hanumanji goes and the children see him, they don't shoot him. Because he comes playful like a monkey. You know what the children do? They grab hold of him. They sing a monkey. They sing a kapi. And as they hold him, they now tie Lord Hanuman up. And you know how they tie him? They tie him with his own tail. They tie him and they begin to drag him. And he's enjoying the ride. He's enjoying the ride. You know, much people try to tie us up with our own words and our own actions all the time. They remember in a whole conversation what they want to remember, how they want to remember, and they're very selective. True or not? Everybody shake up your head so. And not only people about us, we about people too. We do that to people too. We take the whole conversation and cut and fit to suit us. Turn it up and twist it up and throw pepper and salt and bandanya. And in Guyana, they don't say bandanya, they say married man pork. And you turn it up and you make a good kalaloo. Season it up. They begin to drag him. And as he begins to bump and he's going, he's laughing, he's enjoying the ride. You ever tried to pinch the child, and when you pinch the child watch you and laugh? Huh? Have you ever done that? I go to the child and say, kuchi, kuchi, ku. And say, when Janaki Mata sees Lord Hanuman, immediately she identifies him. And as she identifies Lord Hanuman, what will happen? बोलो श्री सीताराम 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 जय सियावर राम बोलो सीताराम 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 जय सियावर राम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम
देकर होई चंद्र चकोरी देकर रघुपति भामा अति का घटासा सुमिरो बिदासा हनुमंत देकर दासा बोलो सीताराम 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 जय सियावर रामचंद्र की पानपुत्र हनुमान की. When Goddess Sita sees Lord Hanuman, immediately she identifies him. And she says, "Oh Hanumanji, how come you came here? I have not seen you for so much years." And talking to him, Sita Devi begins to talk about herself. And you know what she forgot? She forgot that he is tied up. You ever went to somebody with your trouble, but they didn't listen to a single thing you had to say, and you had to listen to them instead? You ever talking to somebody on the phone, and they wouldn't give you a chance to talk? Sometimes I'm talking to my brother, and I say, "Well, say something now." And you know what he tell me? He said, "Well, you don't give nobody a chance to talk." Sita Devi, she's so happy to see him. And seeing him, then she recognizes he's tied up. She looks at her sons and she said, "Free him at once." And you know what the children say to her? No. How much times you instructed your children and their reply to you was no? Can you give a count? How much times? When I say to her, no, she says to me, "I'll come there, no, and I'll deal with you." She don't really say that. I can't tell you what she say, but in the very same line of that. She say, "You're not too big for me, you know." That's what she says. She's right next to me. Because she commands that respect. Respect is something that is earned. It is not just given. It is something that is earned based on your character, your behavior, your association. People could have no respect for you, and not because of you, because of the company that you keep. That's why you have to choose the company wisely. We all have to choose our association wisely. बिनु सत्संग विवेक न होई, राम कृपा बिनु सुर बन सोई, सत्संगत मुग मंगल मूला, सोई पर से ढसर नहित शोला, मंगल भवनय मंगल हारी, द्रपौ सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी, जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम. Sita Devi, she tells the children, "Untie him." And as the children quickly untie him, at the same time, you know what happens? Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajuman Adana Bhava Bedarunam Nava Kanjalo Chana Kanja Mukapar कंज पर कंजारुणम Sri Ram, Sri Ram. At the same time, Lord Rama appears in front of Goddess Sita. And when Lord Rama appears in front of Goddess Sita, you know what happened? Goddess Sita begins to cry. Tears begin to stream down her eyes. And as Goddess Sita looks at Lord Rama, she bows to him. The children are nowhere to be seen. And Goddess Sita says to Lord Rama, I am now entrusting the care of our children to you. And as she utters those words, the earth begins to open. Om 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 तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी बोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ। The earth opens and Goddess Sita begins to descend into the earth. From the earth she came, and to the earth she is returning. And as she begins to descend into the earth, the sons rush at that time, and they're calling out to her, Ma, 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 and no reply will come. The greatest pain that you will ever experience is not having your mother. And a pain that is even greater than that is a pain of not having your grandmother, especially when you were grown with her. Because grandparents have a unique way of loving you more than parents, spoiling you more than parents. Is that true? It's a pain that there are no amount of words that you could describe that will be able, and it is a pain that never goes away. It always remains in your mind. And that's why when you have your mother, and when you have your grandmother, and you have them around you, you have to appreciate them and love them. I came from a home where I was taught that my biological mother alone is not my mother. So many times I called her mother. Many times I call you mother. Many times I call you mother. Many times I call others mother. Many times I call others ma or mama, pa or papa. Many times. Because that is the culture. But we live in a world where we have no respect now, not even for the elders. We treat them disrespectfully. We speak to them disrespectfully. Goddess Sita, as she begins to go down into the earth, in the Valmiki Krit it says, something remained behind of Goddess Sita. And what remained behind were a few strands of her hair. It got trapped in one of the plants that was there on the ground. Some schools of thought say it is the bhaji. That's why every time almost you cook bhaji, you're sure to find a hair or a string inside of there. Every time I eat bhaji, I happen to find the hair. Almost every time. And as Goddess Sita is no more, what will happen? Lord Rama is holding the hand of his sons and he is going back into Ayodhya. As he makes his way into Ayodhya, Lord Rama is preparing. A being has now entered into Ayodhya. Who has entered? Yama, the god of death. And Yama has summoned Lord Rama. He says, I must have a meeting with you and it must be undisturbed. He places at the door to stand Lakshmana. And as Lakshmana stands there, he is given the instruction, do not allow anybody to come. But as Lakshmana stands there, Durvasa Rishi enters. Durvasa Rishi is known for his spiciness. He is known for his ignorance. And as Durvasa Rishi enters, he looks at Lakshman and he says, "Oh Lakshman, I'm here to meet Lord Rama. Allow me to go." And Lakshmana says, "I cannot allow you to go." Durvasa Rishi says, "Well then choose. I will cause a death to all of those who live in Ayodhya if you do not allow me to meet Lord Rama." And Lakshmana now has to choose between all of those who live in Ayodhya or Lord Rama. And Lakshmana says, "Then, Durvasa Rishi, I'm left with no choice. Go meet Lord Rama." And as Durvasa enters, Yama, the god of death, walks out. Lord Rama, he too is walking out. And where is he going? He's going to the river Sarju, where he is about to give up his manifestation. Syavar Ramachandra ki Jai. The Katha can be found in the Luv and Kush Kant of the Ram Charitramanas. Syavar Ramachandra ki.
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Sita Mata ki Jai. Bahut bahut dhanyavad, Babaji. Dear devotees, if you feel you are satisfied with another presentation this morning, show your appreciation to our Vyas. That really approve. I just want to let you know, and Vyas need to know, and he know it, but just to say it, there are many people following this yajna, not only those who attend here, but people from different parts of the Hindu world, from Canada to St. Martin to Guyana, you name it, Trinidad. One of my good friend, AJ, he called me, said, "Baba, you all doing a real, they not say real, they say real good thing, And Panji, I asked him, and he says, "Yes, you all doing a great job." And he started to emphasize about the greatness of Babaji in Trinidad. It's good when people can tell you from your hometown or talk about you from your house, how good you are, right? So Babaji have great respect in the Hindu community here and other places. I want to say to you, Vyasji, that so much lives you touch just by giving words of wisdom. And we are in debt to you for your dedication, your studies, your presentation, your commitment. And we highly, highly appreciate that. You need to know that. So I want you to put your hands like this and just show your appreciation in saying, "Bole Vyas Maharaj ki Jai." To your loving mom, again I want to say, you are so blessed. I'm not sure if you're Kahi in previous birth or Yashoda, right? But you are blessed to bring forth a great son or great children, in other words. So give Mataji a round of applause. And to Baby Dasji, the strength I saw within you for many years onto this moment, and I look how the hours you spend, I do not have that amount of energy. I gotta take some rest. And she always called, "No, let it go earlier. You demonstrated pure love like chivalry in Ramayana. That's the way I describe you for many years. And I want to thank you for trust me and my family in your family and in your life. And we have built such this unique family unit. What I saw with Pandit Devanand and the siblings, and I look at the in-laws, right? We have Lakshmi ji here, Pandit Dev Modila, right? And in Trinidad, when they share a thing Modila, it's hot, right? Lakshmi, you and your team have shown us so much love. And from sister-in-law, brother-in-law, in-laws, in spite of who make law, But you know what? We have seen this love, and that allow me to just tears of enjoying it. So give this family a round of applause. Looking with the Trini team that prepared food for yesterday and how they carry themselves, baby, as you know, Pandit Rishi will know, we don't had any stress of organizing things. They took it over. So Babaji, one of the, I kind of convince or accept now that we really need a Mandir with Trini and Guyanese together. What do you think about that one? And let's show that love, that continue to show that love, right? And we have Lakshmi ji, she shakes her head so. All the time Babaji always say in the Katha, say yes, right?
Sita, devotees, Vyas, I want to just thank you, Baby Das, for giving us and everyone here the opportunity to celebrate your 60th birthday with you. Thank you for everything.
That is very, very sweet. Pandit Devanand have something very special. You heard him share the program, you heard him sing with his children or whatever. Something more is there remain for the celebration. Let's see what next.
Prem se bol Vyas Maharaj ki jai, Sita Mata ji ki jai ho. To be honest, I didn't really plan nothing more surprise here, you know. I just wanted to come up here and simply say or extend our appreciation to Panditji, as well as Guruji and your entire family. You know, this was a desire of my mom. Nevertheless, I know that my mom very much adores Panditji. And not only that, but the way how he connects, not only to my mom, but all of us, we're able to take something and apply it to our lives. He's a very big source of inspiration, not only for myself, but all for the other young pundits. And I want to say, Babaji, you were doing a very awesome job. Turn to the person next to you and tell him that Babaji can really read nice, you know. Devyani, want to say happy birthday, Aji?
Happy birthday, Aji.
Anyway, I do not want to take up much more of your time, but on behalf of my...
Happy birthday, Aji.
On behalf of myself and my wife and entire family, Vyasji, very much we appreciate you. And we thank you also for coming to the home and blessing my mom's home. I know that a lot will mean so much to her. I know my mom goes through a lot. She makes a lot of sacrifice. And as Guruji would have said, the fruits of them are not only myself, but my children. And I very much thank you, Panditji, for giving my mom this awesome to sit next to your mom. Because indeed, she very much deserves it. And Ma, you also are very much blessed to have a son like your own. So on behalf of all of us here, let us show our appreciation for Vyasji by saying Prem se bol Shri Vyas Maharaj ki jai ho. Thank you, Guruji.
And so Baby Das, she would like to express her gratitude of thank you to all of you. And I was impressed last night. There was no cry. No cry. All her speech, all the puja, she just crying, empty her feeling. But I had the opportunity when her mom passed and we did the funeral rites and whatever, and her mom is said to be a gem for a grandmother, a mother too. And so this entire family, I'm not sure if Ramesh Das is at the back there. Is he there? We share the same 28th of August birthday, like Pandit Rishi said. Baby Dashi, the microphone is yours. And don't make too much requests today, right? We may already tell everybody RT donation goes to the Mandir. We'll let them know already, na? And if anything for Hanumanji Murti, and you know what next. And Babaji get his quota ready too, okay?
Sitaram to each and every one of you, and my heart welcome to each and every one of you. It's well appreciated. So give yourself a round of applause for being here at this moment. A moment like this would never come back. So thank you all so much. First, I must thank the members of this temple to open the doorway for me, my family, and all of us. Babaji, for you for the first time, and it's the first time for me too, and for some of us. Panditji, Babaji, words cannot express how much this means to me and how much close connection we bond together in these few days. It's like the days them go by, the weeks went so fast. And every morning I will cry in front of my altar. Nobody sees it. For Mother to walk me through very calm, peaceful, and everything to go as well. And if in any way I fail in serving you, Mother, please, I ask for your forgiveness. Babaji, if I fail, my children, my family in any way fails in serving you when you're in my house, I ask for that forgiveness too. And I thank you for having Mataji next to me. Panditji, I want to thank you. There is nothing, I don't have anything in life that I could give you materially to say thank you and your family. Pandit Rishiji, Jyoti, Devi, Mataji, Devsri. If it wasn't for you guys, the success out of this spiritual journey will not be so happy, so prosperous, and it was a very peaceful, loving, caring journey for me. I feel so blessed. Door was just opening and opening for me. Pathway was opening just to get this through. I didn't feel any stress out of it. The only stress I had was to find somebody to clean my house. And after that finish, I never ever stressed a day out of serving my divine Lord. Pandit Rishiji, thank you so much, Jyoti, Devi, all of you for being by my right side. You walked me through to the end, and this is not the end. We have little more to go. And I want to thank each and every one of you. My two Guyanese auntie, my cousin Annie and Mala from Guyana. God has opened that door for me, for them to help me, assist me physically, mentally, spiritually. They were there for me. I want to thank you guys so much for that, for this. And to all who help in whichever way, the Mandir girls, them, the husband, I know he works in the night. I think he goes to work late every night. Every night he helps us to taking care of. Babaji, thank you so much. Thanks a million for that. I know working in the night what it means, and from here to work, I know what it means, but Divine Mother give you that strength, the courage, and the energy to be around me and my family and everyone. Thank you guys so much, girls. Thank you, thank you. And my St. Martin family, I feel blessed that I have cousins that to come and share with me this moment. Canadian one left this morning and they went home. And to all of you, thank you guys so much. If I leave anyone out, please, I ask for forgiveness. If there is in any way you guys feel uncomfortable or something didn't meet to your expectation, please, I ask for that forgiveness. And for my 3 beautiful girls, I want to thank you guys so much. And for my keyboard player, thank you so much. Panditji, Babaji, feel free that anytime you come in New York City, you don't have to go to Airbnb. My home is always open for you and your crew. Please make yourself comfortable and be at home. You know, smile. So once again, thank you guys so much, and be happy and stay on the spiritual journey. I hope you guys could accept something out of it, and stay well, be blessed, and be happy. Thank you guys so much.
Wasn't bad in terms of the crying. Me and Ella cried too, you know, and I could have cried more. You see the code? Babaji never experienced that at the Yajna, right? And the ending. Yes, that is so good. And we're going to repeat one prayer, prayer for forgiveness. We Pandits, we offer special prayer if at all we fail in saying the right word and we commit sin in the form of speech, sight, seeing, hearing, hands, feet, etc. We are saying Bhagwan for forgiveness. And to the members of the Radha Krishna Mandir and all of you devotees, if at all I and our team fail, please forgive us, right? I want to emphasize a little bit what I saw Pandit Rishi and Jyoti have done to put Panditji comfortable. You know, it satisfied my heart because when Panditji came and, you know, Baby Das said, come and eat by me and then go. Panditji said, no, we go straight to the Airbnb. When I go there, Baby Das said, no, I don't like this place here. We got to get this, we got to get that. And one time, Jyoti said, peel aloo. He got to left aloo. She got to make mala, she left mala. And for the dish, she told us that she made 6 trips back and forth. You know, appreciation, Babaji said so much. We must learn to appreciate what people do for us. And I am so happy Vyas you request for her to sing, because one night I asked, he said, no, give everybody a chance, you know. So we don't want people only to be at the spotlight. We want people to be at the dim light, okay? And so to all our musicians, so many people, let me start from the sponsors. We had like myself and family. We had the Rams family. Then we had the Mangal Singh family. And then continue with Baby Das family. And that lead us to the success. Dear devotees, I learned for over 40 years we've been organizing Jag for my late Guruji, Pandit Ripu Daman Prasad, and he always ends, he say, my yajna ends, but yours begin. So what you gotta do now? Babaji give us enough medication. Take your medication, live happily, stop hate, stop jealous people, and stop say bad things about people. May think I stopped already since 4th session, but I'm just repeating this, right? Now I want you to put your hands like this. And you know what we gotta do? We gotta share a hug. And just enjoy this moment. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Pandit Rishi, what happened, Johan? No, you got to do it better than that, because your heart, he give a hug. Come. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'm happy Devi did it too, right? Babaji, at this point of time. All right, so Vyas, you want to say something else? Then we go do the final, Babaji, the final Purna Hoti before Arti.
Syāvar Ramachandra ki jai. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम,
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
So at this time, I'm going to invite Uncle Raj to come upstairs quickly. In the meanwhile, we're going to invite his wife to come quickly to the altar. Can you come quickly? Come, everybody's hungry. When I came a few days ago, the first person I met was Jyoti, and then I met Uncle Raj. Uncle Raj was the designated driver. Poor man was working under instructions and pressure. Auntie Baby called Uncle Raj and she said to him, "Bring Pandit and Vijay to my home. I have prepared breakfast and they must come here and eat first." But earlier that day, the day before, I flew in from Guyana. I reached home at 5 o'clock in the evening. And then at 9 o'clock in the night, I had to be back in the airport to come to New York. And I was very, very tired, very, very exhausted. So when Uncle Raj said to me, "Baby says you have to come for breakfast," I said to him, "She is not in charge. I am in charge. And I need to go to wherever is home. I need to sleep." If you know me, you will know that I'm a very contented person. If I get, I'm happy. And if I didn't get, I'm still happy. Life is not only about what we could get, but life is plenty about what we could give. And until we have not recognized that, we have not really truly started to enjoy life. When I went home, we were on our way home, she called him back and she says, well, carry them for coffee. I said to him, if I drink coffee, I wouldn't sleep. He said, listen, I have to follow the instruction. So they took us to Dunkin' Donuts and we had the coffee and we went to the... Uncle Raj took out our bags. Uncle Raj, he looked after us. He made sure that we were comfortable along with Jyoti. But then when these girls came along, Vijay abandoned me totally. And that I plan to do him in return. He abandoned me totally and left me with the girls. I have to hold my books. The girls have to hold their clothes to walk down the step. They have to hold their harmonium, their tabla. No help. And this man will come out the car and he will lift all of those heavy things by himself. No hesitation, no fuss, no nothing. While Vijay is somewhere enjoying life. And that's the purpose I brought him, to help me. Uncle Raj, there are no amount of words that I could use to say thank you. Even this morning, Uncle Raj brought me from home to here. And he has been doing that. He has been saying to me, anywhere you want to go, anytime you want to go, just call, just call, just call. He's busy, he's working, he has responsibilities, he has to drop his wife, pick her up. But he's always saying, anything you need, just call. It is difficult to find genuine human beings. And I want to tell you, I have found one in him. That's what I have found. One night, his wife was sitting in the car and the girls were outside in the cold. And I was talking inside and I got sidetracked. She opened the door and she said to the girls, get into the car. They're coming now. And the girls never saw her before. They stood outside in the cold and they refused to go into the car. And then when I came out, maybe about 20 minutes after, they're freezing. And I said to them, why didn't you go in the car? They said, there's a strange lady in there. We don't know who she is. And she's saying to us, come in the car. And we're afraid. Next thing you know, she kidnapped us. We don't know who she is. But you want to know something? I too didn't know who you were until that experience. And then when I thought Uncle Raj was nice, I recognized that you are nicer. Uncle Raj and Auntie, they're celebrating their anniversary. Their wedding anniversary. I want to ask you, be careful how you answer. If you have to get married again and you have to choose in your next life, would you choose Uncle Raj? I didn't ask you yet, boy. That's a well-trained husband. Before I even reach by him, he said, yeah, I go choose she. I want both of you to hold the malas. I want both of you to hold the mala. Look at each other. Uncle Raj, tell us something nice. Auntie, tell him something nice. That's not for you to hear. Uncle Raj, tell her, I'm not perfect, but I try. Mommy, tell him I recognize that. Both of you together, just like Lord Rama and Goddess Sita in the Ramayana. सिया डाले राम गले जय माला सिया डाले राम गले जय माला
सिया डाले राम गले जय माला सिया डाले
सिया डाले राम गले जय माला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला।
सिया डाले राम गले जय माला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला।
जय माला सिया जय माला, जय माला सिया जय माला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला।
सिया डाले राम गले जय माला,
सिया डाले राम गले जय माला। Over the past few days, Jyoti and Rishi, they have been my hands and my legs. They have been my pantry, they have been my chauffeurs, they have been my shopping partners, they have been my choral bodies. They have taught me how to fight, because I fight with them every day, because I don't want to do what they want me to do. To both of you, I want to say, not thank you, but Bhagwan bless you. And the next time I'm coming and meeting you, we must have like 3 children. And I must be the guru of those 3 children. And you all have a short time, because I'll be back in July. I'll be back in August. I'll be back in December. So you all have a short time. I'm telling you the months. So one of the things that stood out to me is one of the days I put my laundry in a bag and I took it to Auntie Baby's home. Now, I know how to do laundry. I want to do my laundry myself. But while I was busy making the parcel, she took my bag without me knowing. And you know what she did? She gave it to her son, Ishwar. And Ishwar went down to the machine and he sorted the clothes out by color. And then he washed the clothes. But as though that wasn't enough, Ishwar folded every piece of clothes as though it came from a store. Along with his aunt, she helped him. They're now telling me. But you want to know something? It stood out to me. I will never get my brother to do that. And that stood out to me. And that shows the kind of training that you have. That shows the kind of ethics and morals that are followed and taught at home. And you owe that to your mother. When we go to that home, the mantra is eat, 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 drink, 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 eat, eat, eat. The first day I went to the house, the yajna did not start as yet. Nothing has happened. And she gave me an envelope. And she gave me the envelope. She said, inside of there, have some cash. Petty cash. I want you to give the girls something out of it. And I want you to keep something for yourself. And all of you buy something for yourself. I said, but we didn't do anything yet. She said to me, just coming is enough for me. Panditji said to her, Pandit got his dakshina already. She said, nah, he ain't get it yet. You have already given me more than enough. You have given me more than I expected. And to you, I owe a debt of gratitude for allowing me this opportunity, because you had many options, but you made me a priority, not an option, a choice. And for that, I say thank you. You have showed and displayed your greatness by inviting hundreds of people to come night after night to be a part of your worship. And that shows your greatness. 25 years ago, her mother was doing the same thing. And 25 years now, she's doing this. But Devanan is not going to wait but 25 years to do this. And so, even if it means one evening of satsang, at home, quietly in the living room, we're going to start a new trend in celebrating your birthday this way. Yeah. So this evening, this morning, she says she have plenty witness to what I said. This morning I want to say thank you to my mother for taking time off from her work, and she's a little bit jealous I didn't even go to her house a single time. I didn't go home a single day. I didn't meet my brother at all. I did absolutely nothing. I spent all my time with you and your family. And you know what? You know what? Next week I'm doing the same thing. Today, tomorrow, and Monday, I'm giving her all my attention. But you see, from Tuesday, I'm back by you. And I'm still in your care. So organize the bhajans and the tomatoes, and we're eating, drinking, and sleeping there. Good. This morning, sorry, I want to say thank you to all of you, Panditji. Thank you. You have gone far above what I've expected. And may Bhagwan Shri Ram shower his grace of abundance. When I thought you were the nice one, I met your wife. And then I realized she's the nicer one. When I thought Devi was bad, then I met Shree. Because they have looked after us in the best way ever. The Devanan, I call Devanan, I don't call him Devanan. I call him Dev. I said, Dev, bring the pag. Dev, turn the pot. Dev. And he, in return, calls his wife Babe. So one day when he was calling her Babe, I said, just in case you get tied up and think I calling you Babe is Dev, not Babe. But to find the pundits making the Parsad, Rishi and Devanand and myself, is a great blessing, because we don't find that anymore. We don't find that. The angel, you are really an angel. That's what you are. And then when you dance, I was the only one to clap. You know that? I was the only one to clap, and then everybody clapped. But you know what happened? I didn't clap because you danced. I clapped because you had confidence in yourself, to give you motivation, to know that whatever anybody thinks about you, you are the best version of who God wants you to be. And it doesn't matter. Looks can be deceiving. Looks has nothing to do with anything. It's what comes from inside. And you're a genuine soul. Thank you. To you nurse, I want to say thank you. Thank you. And now you're going to see more of me. I hope you could manage. I want to say Bhagwan and Bhagwati bless you with his strength. To Tota, where is he? Poor boy is probably still home washing pot. I wish that Bhagwan will intervene in Tota's life and bring whatever is required to enjoy happiness. This has brought us to the end of the yajna. The members of the group, girls, I don't have to tell you, you know. Let us all stand as we join in the Purnahuti.
Bole Vyas Maharaj ki.
All of those who sat for the previous nights, can you all please come quickly around the altar? Let us all touch hands. Members of the Ram family, members of the Singh family, let us all touch hands as we join in these mantras of Purnahuti. We pray to Bhagwan and Bhagwati. If we have faltered, we beg for Chama, for forgiveness. Hari Om. Narayanaya Vitmai Vasudevaya Dhimai Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purmudakchate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishtate Om Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Swaha. Sarvadevi Sarvadevta Namah Swaha. We offer water now around the fire. Gangescha Yamunishchaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Achvanyam Prityartam Sankalpam Mamastu Papuham Papakarmam Papatmam Bundari Kaksha Trahimam Bundari Kaksha Sarva Papa Haru Hari. We find the smoke in all directions. Vanaspatira, all of you, make the action. Vanaspatira Sudabhuto Gandharyo Ganadutama Agre Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Prati Gretam. We all stretch our hands over your heads. Om Manala Namah, Om Manala Namah, Om Manala Namah. All of you remain right where you are, and you'll wave the arti right there. We'll pass the arti. All of you remain right where you are. Only our main Yajman, Baby G, will move from the altar and go to the Pandits, and everybody else will remain fixed right where they are. Sing with me. Ramayan Katha humko pyara pyara, Ramayan Katha sabko pyara. Om Ramayan Katha humko pyara pyara, Ramayan Katha sabko pyara.
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
धन्य हो रामायण महात्म जी को, धन्य हो रामायण महात्म जी को, पुत्री से पुत्र बनाया हमारा।
कथा सबको प्यारा,
ओ रामायण कथा हमको प्यार प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
पिता पुत्र का प्रेम दिखलाए, पिता पुत्र का प्रेम दिखलाए, साक्षी है राम भगवान हमारा। रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा, हो रामायण कथा हमको प्यार प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
भातृ प्रेम रामायण गावे,
धरती प्रेम रामायण गावे,
भातृ प्रेम रामायण गावे,
धरती प्रेम रामायण गावे।
साक्षी है लक्ष्मण भरत हमारा। रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा, हो
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
पतिव्रत धर्म रामायण बदलाए, पतिव्रत धर्म रामायण बदलाए, साक्षी है अनसुया और सीता हमारा। रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा, हो रामायण कथा
हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
मूर्ति पूजा रमायण दर्शाए, मूर्ति पूजा रमायण दर्शाए, शिवलिंग स्थाप हमारा हमारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा, ओ रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा।
जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम, 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 जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम, नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम, नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा। नारायणं नरहरि नारायणं केशव, नारायणाय गोविन्दाय परमात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विष्णवे नमः। ॐ श्री विष्णवे नमः। Can we, Auntie baby, can you please go to the altar? Children, can you stand around your mother? Angel, let us bow our heads in prayer now as we pray to Bhagwan and Bhagavati. We have offered our love and our supplications, but if we have faltered, quickly these 7 days and 7 nights have come to an end, and so we beg for Chama. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janadhara, yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam tarastame. Tadeva laganam surinam tareva, ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव, विद्याबलं देवाबलं तदेव, लक्ष्मीपते गृयुगं स्मरामि। मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन, यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तनस्तमे। असतो मा गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धो च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ओमावाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजं चैवान जानामि चमस्त्वं परमेश्वर चमस्त्वं परमेश्वरी चमस्त्वं परमेश्वर हमें पारि करो हमें पारि करो भवसागर मेरे नैया प्रभु पारि करो हमें पारि करो हमें पारि करो भवसागर मेरे नैया प्रभु पारि करो शिव हरे शिव राम सके प्रभु त्रिविदिता पनिवारण हे विभो आज जनीश्वरया तव पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं कमललोचन राम दयानिधि हर गुरु गजरक्षत गोपति शिवतनो भव शङ्कर पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं सूरजरञ्जनमङ्गलमन्दिरं भजति ते पुरुषा परमं परं शिवतनो भव शङ्कर पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि. Can we sound the bells and the kantan? Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshavam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Oshade Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvavam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Riddhi Bhavatu. उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय उरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय बोलो भाई सब संतने की जय सियापति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम सियावर रामचंद्र की सत्य सनातन धर्म की. Let's turn to each other and tell each other. Bhagwan bless you. Sitaram 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 kahiye jahe bedhira ke Ram jahe bedhira ke Ram tahe bedhira hiye. Sitaram 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 सीताराम सीताराम रज रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Before you sit, I want you to tell the person next to you, see you in the Sudama Mandir from Wednesday. You can join with the members of my group and myself at the Sudama Mandir from Wednesday evening for the first of 5 sessions of Shiva Mahapuran. Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai. Let us all be seated.
If you would like to come and reach with our Vyas ji, and like on the last day we just do the Vyas honor. So if you like to come and take some blessings, not only take out pitya, but you can come and take blessings. Okay? Feel free to do so. And if at all you want to give any donation to our Vyas ji Foundation, you can do so at this point of time. If not, Sudama Mandir. And for Hanumanji Murti, if you walk with any donation, please let us know, or the Shree Radha Krishna Mandir. We have the secretaries waiting there for the RT, Prasadam as well, etc. Bhagwan blessings to one and all. Next Sunday, we're going to the Marble Temple in New Jersey. If you'd like to join us, bus leaving 8 o'clock, 12408 Jamaica Avenue. We're going to visit 2 temples, and then next month, 30 and 31st, we're going to Niagara Falls. If you'd like to join our annual India tour, 31st of October, Dubai and North India. If you'd like to go to South India for 7 or 10 days, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and South India, we can make it happen. Bhagwan blessings to one and all. Thanks a million. Jai Hanuman! For all those who contributed to the Hanumanji Murti. Jai Hanuman! For Radha Krishna Mandir. Jai Hanuman! For Babaji Foundation. Jai Hanuman! There is another yag. There will be another yag coming up. Nandaniji, I have a donation here for the Radha Krishna Mandir. So when you're ready, you can come. Thanks to the devotees also for the donation for the Hanumanji Murti. There's another yet coming up. I'm looking for the flyers. Pandit Rajan Bhargavan will be the officiating priest. And I'm just looking at the date, 8th of June to the 14th of June, right here at the Radha Krishna Mandir. And the Mandir is available if you want to do birthday, weddings, any occasion, feel free to do so. The cost, you need to talk to the management for that.
Bye. कौन के पायक, कौन के पायक, कौन के पायक। किसके पुत्र कौन के पायक, कौन के पायक, कौन के पायक। किस तरह है तुम अगमानी, तुम अगमानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी। कैसे बीते बई रघुवर से, बई रघुवर से, बई रघुवर से। कैसे बीते बई रघुवर से, बई रघुवर से, बई रघुवर से। तो सब है कहूँ बकानी, कहूँ बकानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, सिया मुस्कानी। वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी, वानर देखे सिया मुस्कानी।